Hello classmates, in his class, we will start learning the electrical control circuit of the Z37 drilling machine. In the process of mechanical processing, we often carry out various hole processing, and the drilling machine is a widely used hole processing machine tool. Common drilling machines include desktop drilling machines and radial drilling machines. The Z37 drilling machine we are about to learn belongs to the radial drilling machine. Model meaning, Z represents a drilling machine, 3 represents a radial drilling machine, and 7 represents a maximum diameter of 70 mm for drilling. Let's first understand the structure of the Z37 drilling machine to prepare us for learning its machine tool circuit. This is the structural diagram of the Z37 drilling machine. In the figure, we can see that the drilling machine is mainly composed of internal and external columns, rocker arms, spindle box, spindle workbench base, etc. Next, we will analyze the electrical control circuit of the Z37 drilling machine. Power supply part. QS1, controlled by power switch QS1. Main circuit part. There are 4 motors in total, namely spindle motor M2, rocker arm lifting motor M3, column tension motor M4, and cooling pump motor M1. Control circuit part. Firstly, analyze the control of spindle motor M2. Turn the cross switch SA to the right position again, and the motor rotates. Because the lifting of the rocker arm and the control of the spindle cannot be carried out simultaneously, and because the state remains unchanged when the cross switch is turned on, the control of the spindle electric KM1 is not set with self-locking control. The lifting of the rocker arm requires the control of the rocker arm lifting motor M3. The control process is as follows: the rocker arm is first relaxed, then the rocker arm is controlled to rise or fall, and finally the rocker arm is clamped. The rocker arm is only in a relaxed state when it rises or falls, and is clamped at any other time, which is also a control method for safety considerations. Start by relaxing the control of the rocker arm. After the rocker arm is released, push the combination switch S1, and its normally open contact closesto prepare for tightening. At the same time, the rocker arm begins to rise. After the rocker arm rises to the desired position, turn the cross switch SA to the middle position, the KM2 coil loses power, the motor M3 stops rotating, the S1 normally open contact is connected, the KM2 normally closed contact is connected, the KM3 coil is powered on, the motor M3 reverses and starts, driving the mechanical device to clamp the rocker arm. After the rocker arm is clamped, the normally open contact of switch S1 is disconnected, the KM3 coil loses power, and the lifting control process ends. The descending process is similar to the ascending process. The travel switches SQ1 and SQ2 are used as limit protection for the lifting and lowering actions of the rocker arm, so that their actions will not exceed the limit position so as to avoid accidents. And safety accidents will occur. Next, analyze the motor M4. The lighting circuit is composed of switch QS3 and lighting lamp EL with a voltage of 24 V and a control mode of direct start. The drilling machine cleverly uses a cross switch to simplify the operation. When dealing with problems, it's the same thing, to also need to grasp the main contradiction and simplify the problem. Familiar with the basic structure and main motion forms of the Z37 radial drilling machine, master the working principle of the circuit and be able to troubleshoot common faults. Master the method of repairing the electrical control circuit of the Z37 radial drilling machine. Starting from the principle, the correct operation phenomenon should be very clear, under which conditions which line is in the path state and which line is in the open circuit state. The difficulty is to quickly troubleshoot, improve production efficiency, and identify the cause of faults. We cannot treat the symptoms but not the root cause. It is necessary to give priority to prevention and supplemented by maintenance. And prioritize prevention. Maintenance should be a secondary principle. In the process of mechanical processing, a drilling machine is a widely used hole processing machine tool, mainly used for drilling holes with low accuracy requirements. It can also be used for expanding, reaming, boring, and tapping threads. During the long-term operation of drilling machine equipment, it is inevitable to encounter malfunctions, which can cause the equipment to malfunction and not only affect production efficiency but also cause personal or equipment accidents in severe cases. Therefore, maintenance personnel must promptly, proficiently, accurately, quickly, and safely identify and eliminate faults and restore their normal operation as soon as possible. Next, we will learn the specific steps for circuit maintenance. Investigation before maintenance. Maintenance personnel perform troubleshooting on machinery and equipment, just like doctors treating patients, looking to see if there are any abnormalities on the surface of the circuit, smelling if the circuit is burnt, asking if there are any abnormalities in the operator's machinery and equipment, cutting using a multimeter to detect and listening if there are any abnormal sounds in the machinery and equipment. To determine the fault range after powering on the test run, determine the fault range based on the fault phenomenon. 3. Search for fault points, use resistance or voltage levels to alternately detect within the fault range. 4. Troubleshooting. 5. Power on test run. 6. Repeat steps 2 to 5 above until all faults are resolved. Maintenance precautions. 1. Use a multimeter correctly. Preparation before use of the multimeter, install the battery and pen correctly, and select the correct gear to prevent damage to the meter. 2. Analyze the fault phenomenon correctly, proficient in the working principles of the circuit, achieving twice the result with half the effort. Common fault phenomena: after the rocker arm rises or falls, after clamping is clamped up or down, the M3 motor still repeats forward and backward without stopping. The fault is caused by the close distance between the moving and stationary contacts of the two pairs of normally open contacts of the combination switch S1, which makes them unable to be segmented. Due to the close distance between the moving and stationary contacts of the two pairs of normally open contacts of the combination switch S1. The solution is to adjust the drum combination switch S1. 3. Safe and civilized production. Both safety and equipment safety must be ensured, which is the bottom line of our learning and work. That's the end of this class. See you next class.